Let's have a quick look at the sports section of BonPatron's vocabulary guide. Now here you'll find around 20 words, and all of these are going to be important to talk about sports. So people who play the sports, and different kinds of sports and objects. Make sure you learn the gender, of course, that goes along with the noun. For example, une balle. Hide the French. Make sure you know what that word is. Listen to the sound.
Une équipe.
Repeat it and write it out over here. Once you've gone through the table, play the game. Make sure you can spontaneously produce these words. And in the sports section, we have quite a few verbs that you need to start to become familiar with, right? So we have some examples for you and a bunch of exercises where you can see if you are able to correctly conjugate the present tense of these. The verb jouer, I won't go into detail, but you should check this out here from the grammar guide because the verb jouer, to play, works a little bit differently in French than in English. There's a grammar point I want to make, and that refers to the changes that happen to verbs when the subject is plural, like they or my friends. Keep in mind that for all verbs, if the subject's plural, it has to end in NT. It doesn't always change the pronunciation compared to the singular, but when you write it, you always have to have that NT, and that's a way of showing agreement between the subject and the verb, and that's really important here in French. Check out the exercises based on the table to go from French to English and vice versa. And then here we have some translations. What I suggest you do is translate these based on the vocabulary that you have, and then go over to BonPatron's grammar checker, bonpatron.com, and make sure you've got the grammar correct. This is a way to make progress grammatically once you've managed to learn a sufficient number of words.